18 when they lowered him into cold Kentucky clay. The rain came down like heaven crying as I watched them walk away. Mama tried her best to hold us, but grief is a heavy load. And before that first winter ended, I was already on the road. Got a job on a drilling rig, working nights beneath black skies, learning pain don't ask permission, and dreams don't always survive. Every dollar that I earned went back to keep our lights awake, and every lonely mile I traveled, I heard those words replayed. When the world says surrender, when the darkness takes aim, I still hear my Father's voice calling my name. Never bow, never break, stand your ground no matter what it takes. When the storm comes down like a hammer on your faith, hold the line, fight the pain. Never bow, never break. And then I met a girl in Oklahoma with wildfire in her eyes. She could calm every battle just by standing by my side. For a while I felt different, like maybe I'd outrun the rain. Built a little house together, started dreaming once again. Then one phone call changed forever everything we'd come to know. A drunk drive across the center line and stole the life I loved most. I stood beside another grave, feeling my whole world shake. And for the first time in my life, I thought I might break. But grief is a river, you either drown or learn how to swim. Never bow, never break, stand your ground no matter what it takes. Even when your heart gets shattered and the sky turns black with pain, hold the line, fight the rain. Never bow, never break. For months I lived inside a bottle, trying to silence every ghost, running from memories that hurt me the most. One night in a roadside bar, I looked into a cracked up mirror and barely recognized the man standing there staring clear. That's when I remembered Daddy and the promise I had made, that I'd honor every sacrifice, not throw it all away. So I poured the whiskey out, watched it disappear like smoke. And for the first time in years, I finally chose hope. Because courage ain't the absence of fear, strength ain't never falling down. The strongest souls are the ones who rise every single time. Never bow, never break, even when your world is burning and your heart can barely take. When the night feels endless and every road feels wrong, keep moving, keep fighting, keep holding on. There's a young boy in my life, looks a lot like me. Same stubborn heart, same restless dreams. Sometimes he asks about Grandpa, the man he never got to know. So I tell him all the stories about strength and letting go. I tell him life ain't fair sometimes, and heartbreak leaves its scars, but character gets forged inside the hardest wars. Then before he falls asleep, I repeat what was once said, the same words my father gave me before he left. Generations come and go, the roads keep rolling on, but some lessons outlive all of us, some words become immortal. Never bow, never break, stand tall when the whole world shakes. When your dreams get shattered, when your faith wears thin, find the fire deep inside and rise again. Never bow, never break, never quit, never run. Keep your heart strong until your race is done. And when they write your story, let these words remain. Never bow, never break. One day, my son will tell his son, and his son will tell another. The storms will change, the roads will change, the world will change, but these words never will. Never bow, never break. And if you remember nothing else, remember that. Never bow, never break.